Silence redefined. November 2014. Hello everyone, this is Dimitri with Hurricanux, and today we're doing the battle of earphones, putting two reputable brands against each other to determine the right one for you. So let's get started. And so on the one side we have the tried and tested Shure se215, appearing just under 3 years ago, so there's plenty of time for these to be overly analyzed, but the general consensus is they're a steal for $99. On the other side we've got the brand new spanking Momentum in-ears from Sennheiser, carrying over the highly popular Momentum branding with the trusted Sennheiser sound design, also for $99. Both the se215s and the Momentum in-ears include the carry pouch. The Shure implementation involves a rounded soft frame with a metal clip to attach to bags, and every time I travel it sits securely on the side of my bag. Now for that purpose I would have liked to see no branding at the front, but it's understandable why it's there, and over the multiple trips this has been with me, the pouch has proven to be very reliable. Inside, the earphones are curled well to fit the pouch with a small mesh pocket to keep any extra ear tips, and while I would normally have them wrapped around my phone, the pouch is a necessary accessory for travel purposes if you don't want to handle all the cable mess in your pants pocket. Moving on to the Sennheiser pouch, it's also well made with embedded stealth logo and red thread accents around the zipper. These are nice little details that will not go unnoticed, but it's when we get inside the pouch it loses its functionality of convenient storage. The earphones are beautifully presented, but you're not going to spend all this time to carefully wrap the cable around the plastic and insert the ear tips in the middle housing. Also, the extra tips are located below the plastic frame with difficult access. Now luckily it is removable, but the nature of the flat wire means it's a little more difficult to utilize the pouch to store your headphones, and I just rather stash them in my pants pocket. So now let's move away from the pouches and let's talk about the earphones themselves. Now the beauty of this comparison is that they utilize a completely different form factor for mounting. The se215 wrapped behind and over your ear with a low profile body that fits inside the ear. Some people might say this is great for sleeping with your earphones, don't know why you'd want to do that, but this is also provides that extra support so they don't fall out easily if you pull on the cable. There is a bit of a process to put them on to make sure they're in the right place, but overall it's a really comfortable system that is available in both black and clear colors. The Momentums on the other hand are the casual insert style earphones that don't require much thought when putting them on, but there isn't much support, so a gentle pull means the drivers will be displaced and earphones might fall out. The se215s are heavy in that regard and in no way built for athletic use, as the wide splitter and the rest of the cable is just too bulky, while the Momentum in-ears are super light, and if the fit is right, workouts are not out of question. Plus the inline remote with built-in microphone is an awesome addition for answering calls, switching between tracks and volume control, and that's one thing that the Shure pair could certainly use. And now let's analyze the form. The metallic dark red body on the Sennheisers looks stunning, complemented by the double-sided black and red flat and tangle-free cord, finished off with a beautiful engraved logo at the tip, little square piece to collect the left and right extensions, and a low-profile 90-degree jack. And this next to the 215's jack looks minuscule, as the framing is more bulky and may have issues plugging into devices with thicker external casing. Keep that in mind. The left and right extensions can be collected to eliminate the potential of the cable getting caught by your zipper, for example, and the entire body of the earphone is drastically different. First, the cable is removable, could be a good thing, but be aware of the system has proven to be not reliable over time. The sound tunnel on the Shures is plastic, and some users have encountered durability problems when switching between ear tips, while the Momentum rocks a solid stainless steel structure that resonates more confidence in the long run. Now luckily, the 2-year warranty offered by both the Shure and the Sennheiser pair will cover any issues encountered during the time. So the shape is designed to cover your entire ear with outstanding sound isolation, and of course interchangeable ear tips are included for both pairs. The SE215s come with both black foam sleeves and flex sleeves, each providing a different feel, but I prefer the flex feel that's not as tight as the black foam ones. The Momentum in-ears only come with one material type, but with 4 sizes, so that's awesome. Now the last bit here, of course, is the sound quality, and the signature of each pair is vastly different. And I'll start with the SE215s, as I use them on the road with me all the time. Now getting the right fit with the ear tips and the way they sit in your ear is amazing for sound isolation. The low end region is good, it's not as pronounced or tight, but bass hits are powerful with some spill into the mid-range. They are a warm pair, so the highs are not razor sharp, but the mid-range is really clean and vocal projection is outstanding, with the warmth of the low end region benefiting both male and female vocals to be slightly more upfront. For hip-hop, pop, trance, I found the SE215s excellent with full sound signature. The Momentum in-ears are completely different. First, the bass extension is much better. It's impressive how tight the low bass notes can hit with such detail. The higher end spectrum, however, is significantly brighter with really crisp vocals and treble, so if you are a fan of really energetic style, you'll love the Momentums, as they were able to really pick up every little detail of the song. They are harsh, however, compared to the Shures, but we all have our preferences, and I find myself interchanging between the two depending on the genre. And so it's conclusion time. I prefer the Shure pouch for its convenience. The form factor is great for both, with stylish metallic body on the Sennheiser and interesting looking housing on the other set, offered both in black and clear. But after getting used to the over-ear wear on the Shure, they are more comfortable for me personally, but they can be slightly strange to others, so the Momentum in-ears is a great alternative. The cable will have to go to Sennheiser for its tasteful red-black theme and tangle-free design with inline control, plus that low-profile 90-degree jack that is less restrictive compared to the bulky format of the Shures, although it is removable on the latter, and that can be seen as a positive in case something happens to the cable. Both have their strengths and weaknesses for sound quality. I love the mid-range on the Shures with the smooth highs and okay bass response, while the Momentum in-ears delivered tighter bass that's not muddy and is controlled super well with quite a bit of sparkle on the high end to emphasize the detail, and that V-shaped sound curve means the mid-range isn't as predominant as with the SE215s. But at the end of the day, both deserve the Haruknug's damn good awards, as the $99 price tag is right on point for what you get. And well, that concludes our comparison video between the Shure SE215 and the Sennheiser Momentum in-ears. So let us know which one is more your style with the comment below, and if you already own one of these, feel free to chime in your feedback on your sort of personal experience with either. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more similar content. Like this video if you found it helpful, and we'll see you in the next one.